Hello everyone, today we're diving into the top 5 countries with internal conflicts in the 21st century. In this video, we'll explore the complex layers and the profound impact these conflicts have had, not only on their nations but on global stability as well. Understanding these conflicts helps us grasp the broader dynamics of international relations and human rights issues that are often intertwined with these conflicts. The Syrian Civil War, a conflict that began in 2011 during the Arab Spring, has since evolved into one of the most devastating wars of the 21st century. Initially sparked by demands for democratic reforms, the situation quickly escalated as government forces clashed with multiple factions, including rebel groups and later ISIS. This multifaceted war has drawn in various international actors, each backing different factions, complicating the conflict further and exacerbating the humanitarian crisis. As cities like Aleppo and Damascus have witnessed immense destruction, the global community has been faced with massive refugee flows and human rights atrocities. The implications of this war extend beyond borders, affecting global politics and security. Understanding Syria's conflict is essential to comprehending the modern geopolitical landscape and the human cost of war. Yemen's turmoil began in 2014, leading to a civil war that has created one of the worst humanitarian crises in modern history. The conflict involves the Yemeni government and the Houthi rebel movement, with Saudi Arabia and Iran providing support to opposing sides, turning Yemen into a proxy battleground for regional dominance. The war has led to severe famine, cholera outbreaks, and the displacement of millions, drawing international criticism and calls for peace. The destruction of infrastructure and the blockade of ports have prevented aid from reaching those in need, making the civilian population the most affected. The war in Yemen is not just a regional issue but a global one, affecting international shipping routes and oil prices, stressing the interconnectedness of global economies and regional stability. Since the US invasion in 2001, Afghanistan has been synonymous with conflict. The initial goal was to dismantle al-Qaeda and remove the Taliban from power, but the country has seen a continuous cycle of violence and instability. The Taliban's resurgence and the recent US withdrawal have left a power vacuum and a fragile national government. This ongoing conflict has resulted in thousands of deaths and displaced numerous people, highlighting the challenges of nation-building in war-torn regions. Afghanistan's situation is a stark reminder of the long-term consequences of military interventions and the complexities of achieving peace in a region with deep-seated political and tribal divides. The conflict in Ukraine, which began in 2014 after Russia's annexation of Crimea and the violent unrest in eastern Ukraine, has plunged the nation into a complex international crisis. This conflict has not only reshaped European security landscapes but has also raised questions about national sovereignty and international law. The fighting between Ukrainian forces and separatist rebels backed by Russia has resulted in thousands of deaths and displaced populations, creating a tense standoff in the region. The implications for NATO and EU policies are significant, as they navigate the delicate balance of supporting Ukraine's sovereignty while avoiding a broader conflict with Russia. Sudan has been marred by multiple conflicts, including the Darfur genocide, which drew international condemnation. The secession of South Sudan in 2011, intended to end decades of civil war, led to new conflicts due to unresolved issues around borders and oil revenue. Recent political turmoil and violent clashes have further destabilized the region, underscoring the challenges of governance and peacekeeping in post-colonial states. These conflicts have had devastating impacts on the population, with widespread poverty, displacement, and loss of life, highlighting the urgent need for effective international intervention and support for democratic governance. Today, we've explored the heart-wrenching stories of nations torn by conflict. From Syria to Sudan, these stories not only recount tales of suffering and loss but also challenge us to reflect on the impact of these conflicts and the importance of global awareness. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful content. Let's continue to educate ourselves and others, and strive for a world where peace and justice prevail.